Don't read success stories, you will get only a message. Read failure stories, you will get some ideas to success, said Dr. Kalam. Good afternoon to one and all. I, Ms. Nandini, Assistant HOD and Associate Professor from the Department of Management, take this opportunity in welcoming you all to the valedictory program of today's international webinar. To begin with, I take pride in welcoming the chief guest of the program, Shri Prakash R. Narang. Shri Prakash R. Narang is currently the chairman, Planning and Development Committee of Sindhi College. He is a commerce graduate from St. Joseph's College, a successful businessman, and also the chairman, Philosophical and Cultural Committee, chairman for New Membership Committee of Sindhi Seva Samiti. Sir has also been the honorary secretary, Sindhi Chamber of Commerce for 8 years, Sindhi Chamber of Commerce chairman in FKCCI. Sir has also held positions like Honorary Joint Secretary and Treasurer of the College. I'm happy and proud to share with you all that Shri Prakash Narang has been conferred with Sindhi Seva Ratna Award by Sindhi Federation of South India. He strongly believes in openness to learn will keep the mind and the thought process young. He has been a guiding force and a support in conducting any program of such magnitude. I once again welcome you, sir, and request you to speak a few words on this occasion. Over to Prakash, sir.
Yes. Education is a means for empowerment and socio-economic development. In spite of exponential growth in the number of higher education institutions and several quality enhancement initiatives undertaken by UGC and MHRD, higher education institutions have failed to a certain extent in producing employable graduates. In fact, higher educational institutions are repeatedly criticized for not producing employable graduates. Therefore, employability of graduates has emerged as both a key priority and a big challenge for higher educational institutions. As per several reports, only about 20% of the graduates are employable, and the rest lack employability skills. Large number of students struggle to find placement, and the higher educational institutions are grappling with new methodologies to meet the fast-growing demand for skill-integrated learning. Apart from the knowledge and job-specific skills, it is absolutely necessary to impart employability skills to the students so that they stand out in the crowd and become employable. The need of the hour is to prepare the students for achieving success in a highly volatile and competitive global market scenario. This situation has been further complicated due to the pandemic. Safeguarding the interests of the students and their employability are critical priorities as we enter this period of transition. The positive aspect of the problem is that many institutions have already initiated and adopted concrete measures aimed at enhancing student employability outcomes. Many institutions have established dedicated placement centers and incubation centers whose mandate is to address the challenge faced by the students. Work integrated learning should be the priority of all education institutions. In this direction, I'm really happy that a college, in association with Aware International Institute, has organized on a topic contextually relevant. Very relevant aspect of this webinar is that the speakers are drawn from both academia and the industry. Building academia and industry linkage is very important, and the organizers have achieved this objective. Few hundred participants had useful interactions with the experts. I hope that the participating institutions and the faculty ponder over the outcome of the deliberations of the webinar and implement many ideas, concepts that were deliberated upon thus facilitating the employability of students who are the prime stakeholders. I once again thank the principal and the faculty of Sindhi College and Aware International Institute for organizing international webinar on the topic.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your views on the topic of today's webinar. It's my privilege to welcome our guest speaker, Dr. M. Jayappa, to this program. Dr. M. Jayappa is currently serving as the principal of Sangoli Rayana First Grade Constituent College, Belagavi, Karnataka. Formerly, he was the principal of RBNMS First Grade College, Bengaluru. Presently, he is the president of Bangalore University First Grade College Principals Association. He has also been active in several prestigious positions like treasurer, executive committee member, general secretary, joint secretary, and so on. As a researcher, he has carried out research work extensively and has published several books and journals in commerce and management, research papers at national and international level. Dr. Jayappa has been instrumental in organizing several seminars, conferences as an advisor committee member, chairman, coordinator, chief advisor, and so on. Sir also has been an active life member and a member of reputed academic bodies like Indian Commerce Association, Bangalore University Council for Teachers of Commerce and Management, Board of Examiners, and so on. Sir, we are very happy to have you amidst us today. With this, I once again welcome Dr. M. Jayappa and request him to address the participants. Over to Dr. Jayappa.
Good afternoon, everyone who are participating in our international webinar. So first of all, I thank the Sindhi College management, principal Dr. Shrikanta and staff members and our Aware International Institute for giving me an opportunity to participate in one day's international seminar on employment and employability in global scenario. So since morning, so this is mega webinar in the day. So the only 2 resource person in the introductory as well as valedictory, 2 resource person, maximum is 4 to 5. But in this seminar, we are using 20 resource person since morning. So the 11 o'clock to till. So we are using the maximum resource persons with different fields, academia as well as industry. And also I congratulate George and as well as Pileswamy. So first of all, this program, before bringing this program, they discussed with me. So we have planned to organize this one day international seminar on this topic. So where we organized. So immediately I suggest our guru or our mentor, Dr. B. S. Srikanta's name. So any new programs, innovations takes place through Dr. B. S. Srikanta. He is a mentor for our principal association, even our teachers association, wherever we go there. So we are using his maximum services and all innovative methods using through him only. So and also Dr. Pileswamy will be very happy. Then we organized this one day's international seminar on this employment and employability in global scenario. So regarding this seminar, so I am very happy and once again I congratulate the George and team. So for bringing this much of resource person for one day seminar, and especially as per our traditional methods, several institutions we are providing the good education, but without skill-based education. So what type of skills we required. So as per the needs of the market, as per the needs of the industry, as per the needs of the service sector. So today we can provide such type of trainings to our students. Those students is fit for industry or any concern or any service sectors. But today you are enlightening everyone. So this much of programs is very essential in all the institutions. Even so, all these things keep in mind. Our central government will be introduce the national education policy. In the national education policy, so whatever the subjects they adopted, majority of the subjects is skill-based subjects. So even earlier speakers, our Ramchandra Gowda will be expressed. So the up to 4 years or the 5 years degree will be going on. So as and when the candidate or the student will be wish to quit from the education, either for 1 year or the 2 year or the 3 year or the 4th year, on the basis of their convenient. So such type of education will be brought by the government of India through the national education policy. And whatever the skill-based subjects, so the earlier we have all our subjects is academic related subjects. But even in the new education policy, as per your today's all the resource persons mainly concentrate on industry-wise, service-wise, and concern-wise. So the first we can provide the training. Such type of institutions come forward, then easy to provide the jobs to our graduates. And today, so our principal is we knows very well. So even in Bangalore, we are not easy to get our students to do the project in the companies. How we provide the internship and others. So the earlier last two speakers, they are expressed in a good manner, sir. But such facilities, we are not get such facilities even in Bangalore. How we get in rural area and others. So the first training institutions is required. On the basis of training, so even as per the new education policy, first year we 3 to 4 skill-based stream subjects are there. So even 2 languages are there and 2 major subjects are there. So in such a way, so everyone will be prepared for such type of programs. And so once again, I thank the organizers, especially my mentor and my guru, Dr. B.S. Shrikanta, as well as George is one of the old friend, and PSP Swami, and all the organizers, especially Asha and Nandini and others, they are all working with our team. So earlier also, now year after also, we are working with the same team. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, on the seminar topic. And really, it's indeed our pleasure also, sir, to associate with you. And you have been kind of role model for all our commerce and management teachers, I can say. You have been, from a long time, we have been under your guidance. We have learned a lot, sir. When it comes to academics or anything, we have learned a lot from you, and we are happy to know from you more in future as well, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nandini.
Before that, I'll take 1 minute or 2 minutes. On my personal behalf, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to the management of our institution, President of our Sindhi Seva Samiti, Mr. Madan Daulat Ram, the Chairman of the college, Sri Prakash R. Narang, office bearers and other members of the Sindhi Seva Samiti, and also Sindhi College for their encouragement and unstinted support in conducting all the academic activities of the institution. And they are like the rock of Gibraltar, on which I can lean back very safely and also confidently. And they are always there with us, providing all the encouragement and the support to carry out all the activities in the institution. I'd also thank Dr. George, the chairman of the Aware International Institute, Dr. Valsa George, the principal of Aware International Institute, the chief guest, Professor Ramchandra Gowda, all the guests of honors, chairpersons of the technical sessions, the speakers of the technical sessions, my learned colleagues, conveners and co-conveners of this international webinar, heads of the departments of all the departments, members of the organizing committee, staff members of Sindhi College, members of the technical committee, and all my learned colleagues who have helped, who have worked for the last 10-15 days in organizing this function and this international webinar, and so successfully. The success of the, in fact, as you can see, this international webinar has witnessed a very grand success, and it has been a grand success. And this success, the credit of this conducting this webinar goes to all my learned colleagues who have toiled hard for the last 15 days to make this webinar a grand success. I once again thank my colleagues and also the associating institutions, the speakers, and the chairpersons, and also Dr. Jayappa. In fact, I'm very happy that Dr. Jayappa, when I was in RBNMS, he joined, I had the privilege of appointing him as a lecturer in RBNMS First Year College. And now in the last 25 years, he has grown as a very giant in the field of commerce and management in Bangalore University. So I really congratulate Dr. Jayappa, who has grown to this level with his personal talent, and also with his personal abilities and all that. He has grown to this level. And I take this opportunity to congratulate him. And also I once again thank all my colleagues who are directly responsible for the success of this webinar. I also thank the management, and I thank Professor Sri Prakash R. Narang, who is really a guiding spirit and who is there with me always, giving all the support for the conducting in all the various activities and also in the development of the institution. Over to Asha.
Now I request our Vice Principal, Professor Asha, to propose the vote of thanks. Over to Professor Asha.
Yes, sir. Gratitude makes a sense of our part, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Professor Asha N., Vice Principal of the college, gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on the occasion of highly expedient international webinar on employment and employability in the present global scenario in association with Aware International Institute, Kochi, Kerala. I take this opportunity to thank Sindhi College management for their constant support and encouragement in organizing any such programs in the college. My deep sense of gratitude and special thanks to Shri Madan Daulatram, President Sindhi Seva Samiti, and Shri Prakash R. Narang, Chairman Sindhi College, for gracing this occasion. My deep regards and heartfelt thanks to Professor Ramachandra Gowda, Vice Chancellor, Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi, the chief guest for today's international webinar. We are greatly encouraged by his gracious presence and immensely benefited by his inspiring words. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. George Thomas, Chairman, and Professor Valsa George, Principal, Aware International Institute, Kochi. Thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to get associated with your institute and organize this one-day international webinar. My sincere thanks to Dr. B.S. Shrikanta, our beloved principal from Sindhi College and chief mentor of today's webinar, who is the guiding force of this exemplary webinar. And sir, you are an inspiration for everyone. My gratitude to the guest of honor during inaugural session, Professor Pillai Swami, former principal, APS College, GSMI Fellow, Michigan, USA, Managing Director, PICTR Private Limited. I take this opportunity to thank all the resource persons of various technical sessions for accepting our invitation and enlightening us with their immense knowledge and throwing light on various aspects of employability and employment and employability in the present global scenario. Firstly, Dr. Meera Venkat, President and CEO, RISE Global. Dr. Jacob Kresta, Founder and Chairman, CM Enviro Systems Private Limited. Mr. B.K. Venugopal, Head of Professional Service for India and MEA. Dr. S. Ramesh, Dean International Programs and Partnerships, Mount Carmel College. Dr. M.S. Balaji, ED and CHRO, Critical Facility Digital Private Limited and International Coach. Mr. Sridhar Purohit, software development and quality professional in Fortune 500 companies, iCloud Technologies, Amazon, Azure USA. Mr. Ananta Lakshmana Rao, Associate Director, KPMG. My gratitude and sincere thanks to the guest of honor for a valedictory session, Dr. M. Jayappa, Principal Sanguli Raina, first grade Constituent College, Belagavi. I thank all the participants from across the nation and the globe for showing interest in this webinar and joining us. My thanks to the conveners and the co-conveners of this event, Professor Jayashri Tambad, HOD Department of Commerce, Professor Shishikala, HOD Department of Management, Professor Srihari, Coordinator, Incubation Center, Mr. Tami Muhammad, Placement Officer. My special thanks to the technical team. I thank all the staff members who have worked hard to ensure that this webinar becomes a grand success. Last but not the least, I thank our students for taking part in this webinar. So thank you everyone for joining us.
I thank you also, ma'am, for being there with us for in all our academic endeavors. Thank you once again. The feedback link has been provided in the chat box. All the participants are requested to fill in the feedback form with which you are going to getting your certificates. With this, we come to the end of the program. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, Dr. Jaj. Thank you, Anant. Thank you, Purohit, and all my colleagues. Dr. Valsa. Yeah. We had a wonderful session.
Thank you, Dr. Srikanta, for this wonderful support given to this seminar.
Yeah.
And in future, let us hope so we will be able to join hands with a few more international webinars.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash, Chairman of our college. Prakash is there, sir. You are there on the line?
He's there, sir.
He's there. Sir, thank you, sir.
Please extend our thanks to Mr. Madan and Mr.
Yes, sir.
Prakash and all your colleagues from my heart.
Thanks to everyone. I thank all my colleagues, co-conveners, conveners, and staff members, vice principal, technical committee members, and all that. Though I don't want to, the list is so long, I don't want to take the names, but I thank every one of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, whole team has worked
Thank you,
so
sir.
well. The whole team has worked so well, and you have made it a grand success. Thank you once again. And of course, the same spirit will continue the days to come. And we have a big challenge. This month, we have a very big challenge to face the peer team of NAC peer team, and we'll all do it. I know you'll all do it. You have that strength and ability to do it properly also, and we'll be definitely successful in the next challenge also. We'll come out successful also. Thank you. I think we can end the meeting, Dr. Judge.
Yes,
Yes.
doctor, we can wind up.
Okay. Thank you.